On today's episode, that has to go there. Oof. So this morning we're heading over to a friend of ours' house, Richard Bacon, longtime friend. He's been a Mustang enthusiast pretty much all of his life. We figured we'd give the Mustang a break, and we're in the modern lead sled here, the Nordsee Cruiser, or Clipper I call her. This is my 2010 Mercury Grand Marquis that another friend of mine sold me at a very generous price. And she just finally rolled 51,000 miles. She is a very low mileage cruiser, almost like showroom condition. I was very blessed that he offered this car to me in a time that I needed a decent daily driver after the transmission went out on the Caddy, the 59. So anyways, back to Richard. He's a longtime car enthusiast. He was a cabinet maker by trade, who's retired now, and then he had been a drag racer for years. I believe he had a Fox body, and then he ended up in a rail dragster, and he retired from that. So he does all his work. We featured some of his cars on the channel. One is the Mustang I've always remembered him having for the almost 30 years I've known him. That's a Red 68 Fastback that has a unique build in that. And then Growler, his 70 Mustang, that's the copper colored one with the 521 Hemi in it. Another one-off build. And then you have Bluebell. He built an F100, the blue truck that we've seen a couple times in my videos for his wife, Debbie. And then now he's working on a either 74 or 70, I can't remember, but it is a I believe 250. He's calling it Delta because he used to drive one when he worked for Delta Electric, I believe, up in Detroit. But anyways, he does all of his framework. He does all of his welding, bodywork, paint. He's just a master of all trades, and he does amazing work. Matter of fact, I would say it rivals the work that some of the high-end shops do. So he's good, and this is all self-taught. So anyways, the mission for today, he's got the paint done on the truck, and the bed needs to go onto the truck. So several of us from Garage Night, our Garage Night crew, who meets on Wednesday nights, either at a garage when we're doing projects, sometimes other days to help out others, but also sometimes we'll meet at the local VFW and a couple other places for dinner just as a social hour. But anyways, every Wednesday we have a garage crew that meets, and several of us are going to go over today and lend some muscle to lift this bed up and get it on the truck, get it bolted up. The other mission that we want to do today was also get the big hood on the truck, but everything seemed to go flawless on the paint job for Richard on the truck except for the hood. It just, the other day when he was doing the base and the clear, sadly, as he said, it just wasn't his day. The demons came out to call, and he had sags. He had ended up running stuff into the hood, stuff that just he never does. And sags, he said he could always compensate and fix for that, but at the end of the day, it just got messed up. So the hood's been furloughed until we get this other stuff done, and he's going to back up and revisit that this week, see if he can't get that corrected. And anyway, so that's what we're doing, and we're bringing you along because this is cool stuff. Wait till you see his garage. From the outside, it looks like a normal garage, but from the inside, it looks like something you'd build in your backyard in a larger area. He was a master with his builder of incorporating a multi-purpose garage with AC, by the way, to his house. And if he didn't know any better, the HOA wouldn't know any better, wouldn't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this clip. So as I was saying earlier, Richard was a master at incorporating a really cool garage into his daily look to the house. So this is basically a four-car garage attached to his house. 2 bays here on that side and 2 bays here. But as we explore further, as you can tell, he has a full lift in here. The ceiling has been cut out with trusses modified to allow for a full lift on the vehicle. And the way he angled the garage gives him another bay. So this is basically almost a 4.5 bay large garage. So just very inventive and definitely functional.
Oh, they're too clean to be something that somebody just drilled. Yeah. So I've still got to put them in. The forward hooks, I bought new ones because the old ones were so rusted. And then I designed it the best I could, and then I de-waxed it, and I sprayed 2 coats of clear on it. Brought it out, looks like rubber now. On the tailgate, these are new because they were all dented. I had to tape all this up and paint all this. Now most people do it in black, I wanted it in green, but all this I had to hand, I mean there's a lot of taping around there.
That almost reminds me of an Oldsmobile.
It is. It's off an old Buick, you said.
Okay, so it is a GM Oldsmobile Buick product.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like to me.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Richard will tell
really
you
cool.
what year it is. It's off an old Buick. Or Oldsmobile, something like that. It was a pain in the ass to get that engine in there.
I'll tell you what, doing the engine compartment, you know, with this color instead of just doing black is making all the difference in the world on how well it presents itself, you know. All the suspension, everything's been redone, huh?
Everything's new except
It's
the
largely,
transmission.
yeah.
About it, right there.
Well, we got enough people that maybe somebody could pull it out.
Yeah. Basically, we need one of every corner, and one of the fender wells. Do not grab these chrome bolt hooks. The only thing holding them is rib nuts. In the factory, that's all they use. They'll rip right out. So don't say, "Oh, we'll grab that."
My gloves or something.
Yeah, get your gloves. That metal is pretty sharp. In the middle, I just need somebody with 2 hands like right here.
I'll do that.
One on each corner. Make sure you get underneath there real good, because they're sharp metal. You're supposed to be guiding me driver's side, passenger side, and how far up. So we're got. What am I doing with that? Okay, we're good.
Keep going, we're trying
Good
to
shot.
you're gonna run out of real estate.
Okay, hold on. Let's go down a little bit.
Pull the car back down.
Oh. No, but
We stopped.
well, we gotta go forward now about 6 inches, because I can see this hole and I can see that hole. So we can go forward just a little bit more.
There, it dropped a little more that time.
Now it's a matter of finding the hole, but I don't know how much more forward. I can only put my hand in here, so I know that's gotta be close.
Yeah.
So can anybody see the holes in the back?
Yes, now,
There's a square hole
now
right
half
here.
inch forward, or,
One of them square holes, those
Or
square
inch
holes
to the
go
left.
frame. Those square holes
You
go
go down below.
frame.
Right, and I'm looking for. You're gonna line it, so I don't know what to look for.
Well,
I
so
see
half
it
inch
here.
forward,
right through it.
I mean, right here.
That's why if I can fit 2 of these in, I know it's good.
So what
Here you go.
So,
So you're underneath
No,
there,
there's a
yeah,
hole.
1 inch forward, and 1/4 inch to the left. 1/4 inch to out. To the
Which way,
right.
driver's side or passenger side?
1/4 inch, that's it.
Oh, I see the hole. I see the hole, it's forward.
Okay.
Right
Right there.
There you go.
It's got that little forward shape.
Half inch straight forward and it's
Just hold it there so I can get a bolt.
This one,
You know, these are actual bolts.
Alright.
I'm really good. Okay,
Well,
I
like
need
this.
to rotate. The front there needs to come up.
This way.
I can just barely see the hole.
When you say come up, are you
Sort of counterclockwise. Good, right there. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, backwards, I guess. I don't make it the wrong way. Right?
Quarter inch forward. Back seat, yep.
Forward.
Little bit, yeah.
Or not.
There.
Oh, yeah. Reach again.
Oh, I can.
Here, who's catching?
Yeah.
Hey,
I know for.
It looks like you said take a mount tap down. Right? What it's looking like.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the bed's got to go
Wiggle
towards
a little
the
bit.
driver's side just a hair.
Yeah, that's what I think.
How about that?
Right here.
that was a big hair.
There you go. That's a big hair.
Three.
You gotta be lined up.
I mean, you got 6 bolts
That's
in
a
there.
belt.
You're six, but we did four, we're done.
You definitely wouldn't want here.
Three will pop it over.
You got it. Right where you're laying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ready?
You think you're gonna be the center fielder for the Rays?
Oh man, that dropped right in. Look at that.
I'm gonna let the hammer that in. There it goes.
I counted it. This one needs the hammer for about as bad as we thought.
That'd be a whole lot easier.
Well,
Yes.
You wanna put the nuts on, Richard?
Here.
if you want, we can put it to impact, you know what size of
I wouldn't impact, I just. put them on.
If you want.
So as I was talking earlier about the two, hey Sean, hey, this is my buddy that we got the lead sled from, the
Yes.
North Sea Clipper.
There you
Appreciate
go.
that, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Proof tab pony.
That's right. And four-door pony. So as I was talking about earlier, some of the cars you might have seen in the videos is the F100 and the 70. So there's the F100 that Richard built for Debbie, and then here is the 70 Growler, and that's the one with the 521 Hemi. So you recognize those cars? That's who we're helping out with today.
A lot of bookcases for my daughter's school, and of course the kids like bright colors, and I would use scrap wood and Formica that I had, and I'd take a truckload of like 10 or 12 bookcases at a time, and they were all 4 foot by 2 foot tall. But I needed something, the electrician said, to cover all the wires, so I had leftover Formica and white melamine, so I just added a 4-inch strip of red and blue, and it's a Mustang symbol. Anybody knows Mustangs
Yep.
knows that color.
Absolutely.
And then I put a couple nails into a Ford emblem with the Mustang running horse.
That looks really cool, Richard. That turned out great.
Yeah.
Well, what a successful little trip that was, and a good time. It's always a good time when you can help friends out with their projects. They help you out with your projects. You're not alone in the hobby when you know, need extra muscle, expertise. Everybody comes to the plate with knowledge, and in this case, everybody comes to the plate with hands and muscles, and we got that better. I actually went a lot better than I expected. It was the 6 of us. That bed wasn't as very hard to lift, and we got it in position pretty darn good actually, quickly. And once we got a couple bolts in the back down, got on the truck, and you know, directed where the front, it popped right in, and then we got it bolted up. Now, of course, it's still loose. Impact wrench has to be used on it, but at least it's on. It's not going to fall off, and then Richard can do more work on it as needed. But that's what we do. That's what Garage Night Crew is all about, is helping each other out, and even people who are not part of crew, if they need help, will come together and help them on their car. So, and it's just all about the camaraderie, right? At the end of the day, it's fellowship, people coming together through a common interest. So if you don't have that in your area, I encourage that you get with your car buddies. I know that the old days, there used to be car clubs that met in people's garages and did work. It still happens across America. I see it all the time in other areas. If you don't have one, start one. You don't need to have anything fancy. You just need to have a place to host it, or find a place to host it. It doesn't even have to be a garage. You don't even have to do projects right off. Just get a location. I'll let you come and sit down, bring a pizza, order a beer, and start your own garage crew. You don't have to be a club. You don't have to pay dues. You don't have to complicate it. It's a social event centered around cars, the automotive world, and before you know it, you know, you might grow like we do. There's times when there's only 4 of us. There's times when there's 20 of us, depending on the time of year and when we have visitors from the north. So, yeah, and we all get together. There's usually 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 of us that gather to go to local shows, and sometimes shows out of town. So, yeah, I mean, we're probably, some people have even said that we're more active than most car clubs in the area. Think about that. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope you enjoyed this short video, and thank you for coming along. We'll see you on the streets.